Get the big bag.
If you wait a bit.
What?
Can I wait?
Yeah, you can wave, I don't care. One more just came in. Sure, get that.
Okay. My family has a diversified livestock and crop operation. We run cows and calves. Calves are born in April and end in mid-May. Our calves are retained through finishing and marketed to area packers. Our main crops are grass and corn, with everything we produce being marketed through cattle. With this being the case, we treat all of our grass acres as a cash crop and must maximize efficient use of all resource inputs, especially the conservation of moisture. Here's the big question: how to achieve maximum retention of snow and rainfall on our pasture and rangeland acres. This is where the loss and aerator comes into play. We have used it on both cropland and pasture acres, with noticeable positive results. We have reduced runoff and evaporation greatly. First, I will explain how it works, then I will explain some NRCS guidelines, which is the Natural Resources Conservation Services, and lastly, the benefits of water retention and reduced compaction. The NRCS declares that this piece of equipment treats the ground like a disc, but I disagree. That is not at all what it is like. A disc turns over the top layer of soil, demolishing it completely to allow water to soak in. The loss and aerator simply cuts the ground and torques it, relieving compaction in the hard pan, essentially making the ground like a sponge, allowing water to soak in easily. It also leaves all the roots intact without exposing the roots to sunlight. Using the aerator is very simple. Depending on the size of the aerator, a fairly large tractor is needed to pull it. You can drive at a comfortable 5 to 7 miles per hour, depending on the terrain. Some are also equipped with a broadcast seeder, so if a cover crop is needed, you simply fill it up and it grows. What makes this machine work is 2 big drums with rows of blades lined up in a spiral pattern. They are 9 inches long by 5 inches wide. If you want the most effective cut, you offset the drums so the line of the blades is going one way and the other drum is going the opposite direction. When the blade enters the ground, it enters straight, but with the spiral pattern, it comes out offset, thus breaking the soil, creating a diamond-shaped pattern in the ground. Next, I will explain some NRCS objectives. Their objectives are to control soil loss due to wind and water erosion, protect the nation's long-term capability to produce food fiber, reduce sedimentation, and improve water quality, and assist in preserving the functions of the nation's wetlands. This is exactly what the loss and aerator does. It prevents erosion, relieves soil compaction and root-bound sod, stimulates grasses' roots to grow down while still leaving the soil intact, and creates more spaces for plants' roots to grow new roots. By leaving the ground like a sponge, it lets all the water and nutrients soak in, which eliminates runoff on hilly terrain. The aerator's blades penetrate and essentially shatter the hard pan without exposing the soil to erosion, which is similar to what nature does when there isn't enough moisture. This just bypasses nature's natural process and helps improve land quality in hours rather than months. Lastly, I will talk about the benefits of relief compaction and water retention. With the use of the loss and aerator, it has been proven to reduce fertilization costs by up to 35%, and improves water quality with no runoff of fertilizers or herbicides. With the cost of fertilizer being so high, this is a significant savings to my family's operation. It was interesting to see that we had no more runoff ponds after one use of this machine. Here's a short demonstrational video of the aerator. You can also take out trees, that is nobody's job. And there's the spiral pattern of the blades. And you can see there it leaves all the soil intact. All in all, the Lawson aerator is a great piece of machinery and enhances the ground and helps prevent erosion and water problems. The advantages of this machine are unreal. If you use this machine on your pasture or field today, I guarantee positive results. With this being said, I would encourage the NRCS to approve the Lawson aerator as an effective tool in helping farmers comply with their provisions. Thank you.